Hi guys, Dr. Bean here. I'm back with You Don't Scare Me, Chapter 12. As all the other ones, this one has no name for the chapter. So, let's just jump in it. Third person point of view. Tears escaped your eyes as you picked yourself off the floor. You rubbed your sore cheek that was definitely going to bruise. This psychopath clown, was changing changing personalities faster than you could even process what was even happening. He was too unbearable, and it was not safe for you to be anywhere near him. You had to get out of here. You quickly scanned the room for an exit, but also there was nothing. But just literally black and white. You looked to the window quickly, ran to it. It was really dark out. The only thing you could see was tall pine trees that surrounded the mansion. You couldn't see past them due to the intense fog that blanketed the ground. You looked down and you grabbed. It looked as if you were on the 5th floor, yet you only remember going up one flight of stairs. The sign in the different as you slowly started to explain the fact that there was no other way out. You couldn't just wait here. You couldn't just wait for him to return. And who the hell knows what he meant by playing. And you currently didn't want to find out. You had to do something fast. Well, you started pacing uncontrollably. You were unusually good under pressure, but this was just too much. You sighed in frustration. You sighed in frustration and leaned up against the wall next to the dresser, slowly sliding down in the position. You hit the floor with a loud thud. You were trying to keep calm and relaxed, pinching though get you anywhere. Panicking wouldn't get you anywhere. You placed your hands on the floor only to return them as soon as they could contact. The floor was freezing. The room was chilly, but damn. You smiled to yourself, realizing that this could only mean one thing. You shot up and, with all your might, pushed the dresser out of the way. You such thankfully and nearly screamed happens once you realize you were right. There indeed was an event behind the dresser, and to your luck it was big enough for you to fit. You literally threw yourself onto your knees and in order to examine the small airspace. The scratches were old and rusty, making that means weren't going to be hard to break. You grabbed a hold of a small metal plate and pulled. You didn't know how long you were pulling for, but you didn't know that it didn't stop until you heard a satisfying crunching noise. You smirked to yourself and sat the metal frame to the side and started into the pitch black tunnel that awaited you. You do not know where that's going. I feel like it's just going down another room. You're going to Jeff the Killer's room. He's just gonna tell you to go to sleep. Like, you knew you had to move fast, but at the same time, you knew it wasn't smart to go into the vent without any sort of light whatsoever. And whatsoever. But that Bridget girl could walk in at any moment, walk in at any time. You decided that you would rather take your chances with the darkness than that psychopathic clown. Aww. I kind of like Jack, but I'd die. I'm a kid. He like goes for little kids syndrome, and you've heard that little rant in other videos. So, back to this. You had to immediately fight yourself to go in there, but eventually you made it, and after a while, your light source from LJ's room was getting smaller and smaller. Eventually, you were smothered into complete darkness. Smothered in complete darkness. It was an unusual event. This house had to be at least a century old. At least that's the way it looks. Yeah. The air vent wasn't as dirty as you expected. Well, at least from what you could feel. It was also really straight. You rarely ran into any dead ends. And when you did, you would hit your head. Sorry. Well, not as hard as the first time. You kept a slow and steady pace, not wanting to get a migraine and or make any noise. You had no idea how long you could be in this vent for, but they have most definitely found out you were missing by now. Going into the air vent without a light source wasn't your smartest decision, but you were but to your luck, you eventually came across an opening. You couldn't help but smile. You were so close. Jack's just gonna be on the other side, like, what were you? You trying to escape? Like, that. Trying to escape. Sorry, that doesn't work. I just do this to sneak into another room. To creep on EJ. Okay. Oh, God. You were so close. You were going to get out of this hellhole. Your smile got bigger and bigger the closer you got to the glowing exit. What? You think it's going to lead straight outside? It's probably just going to lead to another room. Did she not think about that? That's not just leading outside. And it wouldn't go outside because you're like on the second, fifth, or something floor. You have to go down. Can't just go straight and expect you to automatically be on the ground. You're just going to another room. You have to go down to go to the ground. That rhymed. Anyways, back to this. Once you were close to the exit, you yielded to a stop as your hands quickly shot up and covered your mouth and nose. The smell of blood was being strong and close you got. It was worse than LJ's room. I feel like it's gonna be, maybe it's like Eyeless Jax or like Bloody Painter. Wait, is he even in the Creepypasta mansion? Bloody Painter. I know he likes painting with blood, so. Oh yeah. I lost where I was. Oh God. Okay. As much as you didn't want to have to keep moving, but now they have definitely noticed you were missing. You continue to crawl towards your where was it? Objective. But once you got there, you listened to make sure that no one was present in the room. Before looking through the vent, the room was about the same size as LJ's room. It had 3 red walls and 1 gray. Wait, does that mean it's is that EJ's room? It had 3 okay. Other than a definitely strong smell on blood. It was pretty basic. Pretty basic bedroom, desk, dresser, etc. Sorry, I'm having to cough so much. This is longer than my normal ones. This ain't a short one. I'm surprised. Once you were sure that the room was vacant, you went to kick the vent cover out. Luckily, there was just enough room in the vent for you to turn yourself around to do this. This is going to make a lot of noise, you whispered to yourself. With one swift kick, the metal plate fell to the other side of the room. That was a hard kick. It just flew across the room. Gone. Yeet. And you were right. It did make a lot of noise. You waited in the vent for a few minutes just to make sure that you didn't alarm any of the mansion's many residents. Many residents. Once you were sure the coast was clear, you slipped your family from the vent and quickly scrambled over to the door, not even caring to explain yourself scribbling, re-rolling, scrolling any further than you really had. You didn't give a shit. You didn't give a shit whose room you were in, but all you knew was it reeked. It reeked. And in your stuff, my mom just gave me a kiss because she's leaving. Okay, my tongue scrabbled. This don't have that good of language. Language isn't written that good, so it's confusing my brain worse because it's already all scrambled up, and this is just making it worse. We're having to read this, but I don't care. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm actually doing it for myself. I'm just reading. Honestly, if I made a book, it probably wouldn't be that good either. Okay, back to this. Give a shit room this one. And your stomach sank. You had to get out of here as soon as possible. Once you got to the door, you noticed that it wasn't completely closed. You could hear voices in the hallway. One voice you could tell was the clown's, and he didn't care. You could tell it was the clown's, and he didn't care. His unusual playful argue as he spoke. We have to find her before Master gets back, which is Slender Man. Before Slender Man gets back, before Master gets back. I did not know he called it. His voice sounded so dark and angry that his sentences completely came out as a heavy growl. So I need it in a heavy growl voice. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, I got stuff in my throat. I can do this. We have to find him for the map. I can't do it. I can't do it. Never mind. Fuck that. I can't do that. I have to laugh. This sent shivers down your spine. Relax, bro. We'll find her. How hard could it be? You stupid elf. Okay, so this is Ben. Ben said that. You stupid elf. She went through the vent. She could be anywhere. Hey, who you calling elf? Shut it, both of you. You're not going to find her by standing around and arguing. British right. Let's split up and search for her. Remember, I want her alive and unharmed. That's my job, to give her her punishment. You gulped as they all disappeared in different directions. Now you had to make sure they didn't find you. Now you are this was your chance to escape, and you weren't going to waste it. Well, probably you're gonna get caught. Probably. I just see it coming. I mean, that's probably the ending of this. You reached out and gripped the golden doorknob and pulled the door open. The second you took one step out of the room, you were pulled back in, slapped into the room with something strapped around your throat. Strapped held tightly around your throat. A yelp was one A yelp was the only sound you could make as the knife started slowly breaking your skin to keep a knife. As the knife slowly broke the skin that kept the cold piece of metal away from your windpipe. So you're the cause of all the trouble in the mansion. Who's this? I feel like, since it's a knife, I think Jeff. I associate knives with Jeff the Killer. Just automatically. Jeff! I don't know, that might be... I feel like it's LJ. I feel like it could be 3 people. EJ... EJ Bloody Painter or Jeff the Killer. I feel like it's one of those 3. Let's get back to it. You didn't answer and closed your eyes, not wanting to look at whoever was holding the knife up against your throat. If I was gonna die there, I'd want to know who killed me. Open your fucking eyes and look at my beautiful face before I cut you in bits. Yeah, that's Jeff. It's Jeff. 'Cause he loves his face. He thinks he's beautiful. I like it too. I think he's beautiful too. It's Jeff, definitely. Jeff cusses and he thinks it, and he loves his face. So this is Jeff. You hesitantly opened your eyes and screamed at what you saw. You saw scars. They're pretty. I like them. He's the Walmart bird of Joker. He's the Joker. Walmart bird of Joker. Yes. So that was probably Jeff. Like I said before, look at my beautiful face. And he said fucking. He cusses too. I think he's like 17. Yeah. Supposed to be 17. Yeah, because he's a teenager. I think that's it, yeah. Oh, wait. Or is he like 14 or something? I don't know. I'm just shut the fuck up. Yeah, but that's the end of chapter 12. Chapter 12. And this was on 3rd person. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 12. I do not know what to say anymore. But I saw a cap comment. It was like something. I forget what the comment said. What did the comment say? I know it has something 12. Hold on. I gotta find out now. I got to remember. Oh yeah. Comment was like 12th chapter. I'm happy. In the 12th chapter. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Like anymore at all. He's like, don't know. Yeah. So and I'm excited. I just gained one more subscriber. Now 20. Now 33. I am so excited. Like every time one person subscribes to me, I get so happy. It just makes me happy. And actually just seeing you guys watching my videos makes me happy. I never think I could even really get any views when I started this. I didn't really think I was going to get any views. But I'm happy when I get 1 view. Like, 1 like or view makes me so happy, or subscriber. It makes me so happy. And I've heard that I've made some of you guys happy, which makes me happy. It makes me happy that I can make you happy. So, yeah, this is actually long. This is one of the longest chapters of one of the longest LJ videos. That's only one chapter. So this chapter was the longest chapter so far. I wonder if the other ones are shorter. They're long too. Long too. But ouch! I just hit fuck on my head. Yeah, but thank you for 23 subscribers again. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna edit. I just said, never mind. Make sure to my tongue twisted. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and bye.